Okay, so I'm gonna give you some pointers right now on how to build that database of referrals and repeat business. And this is what
Right.
I train most of my people. It's all a numbers game, right? Contacts equals contracts. Now these words are very similar. What's the one letter that separates these words?
The R.
The R. The R stands for relationship. If you have contacts or you have people in your database that you build a relationship with and you start building rapport, that's going to turn into a contract or a sale.
Mm-hmm.
If you keep, what most people don't realize, or what most salesmen neglect, is that right after they sell the car or they sell their product, what do? They forget about the person. They don't follow up. The reason they don't follow up because most of them are afraid that a problem is going to arise. And when there's a problem, people think, oh, you know what, I don't want to deal with it. So when the client calls with an issue, hey man, they disappear. But you want to welcome those opportunities because that's a way for you to build that relationship with the client. Let me give you an example. Let's say I just sold you a car and I call you today. I say, hey Issa, you know what? Congratulations on your Ford Mustang. I just want to make sure that everything is well with the car. And if you tell me, you know what, George, I didn't get my floor mats and there's a scratch on my car. What am I going to do? I'm going to say, you know what? I apologize about that. It's probably my fault. I should have checked. So why don't you come in and I'll take care of it. Most salespeople will ignore it or they'll brush it to the side because they figure, well, that scratch is, if you didn't, that scratch, you probably did it. It's a brand new car.
You signed off on the car.
Yeah, you already took off with it. There's nothing I can do.
Mm-hmm.
No, you got to maintain that relationship with the client. Every problem that arises, I always see it as an opportunity to keep building that relationship. Once you build and you keep building that relationship and you keep building rapport with your client, that R is going to turn into repeat business. And the most important thing is referrals. Let me tell you how to obtain the referral. You ask somebody as soon as you buy a car, hey, if there's anybody that you have in mind, please send them my way. What do they say? They're cordial and they'll say yes. I haven't really earned that referral yet. The way I'm going to earn it is by following up with you and taking care of your issues. So let's say we go back to that example where you had the scratch and you're missing your floor mats. You come back, I give you your floor mats, I take care of the scratch for you. I'm going to follow up with you the next day. I'm going to say, Issa, this is George. I apologize once again, but I'm hoping that everything's been taken care of. Scratch is gone, is that correct?
Yeah.
And you got your floor mats.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything else that I can do for you?
No, that'll be it. Thank you.
That's it, great. I want you to, this is my cell number. I want you to keep it on your phone in case there's any issues. By the way, when you come for your service appointment for your oil change, I want to be the one that takes care of you. So I'm going to make and set up the appointment for you. That sound fair?
Yeah.
Perfect. What am I doing? I'm providing a level of service.
And building rapport.
And I'm building rapport, and I'm maintaining a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm earning brownie points to ask for the referrals. So in this example, let's say I took care of your issue. Now I can say, now I've earned it because now you're happy. I'm going to say, Issa, you know what? If there's anybody that's in the similar situation that you were when you came in or that needs a vehicle, please let me know. Or do you know of somebody? Let's say they're still cordial and they say everything is good. But guess what happens? This is what has happened from my experience. You don't send me anybody right now. 3 months later when you come in for service, I'm going to actually follow up with you. And I'm going to say, Issa, I'm going to send you a text message. I hope you're enjoying your car. By the way, your service is due on this vehicle. Would you like to come in during the week or the weekend? I'll set it up for you. As a client, when your salesman does that to you or for you, how does it make you feel?
Good.
And it makes you feel that you're what? Important.
Important, yeah.
And that you care. So now when I set up the appointment for you, I know you're coming in, I go to service, and I greet you. Offer you some coffee, some water. We start connecting again, building that relationship. And guess what automatically happens at that time? Hey, George, by the way, a buddy of mine is looking for a car. He really likes the one that I have. You think you can help him out? Without even asking, right? Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yep.
And that happens all the time. Why? First of all, what you got to understand, in order to obtain a referral, you have to earn it. You can't just take it. You have to earn it. How do you earn it? By providing a service and going above and beyond. And if there are issues, see this as opportunities. Because if there's a big issue, you take care of it, who's the hero? You are.
You are.
And if you go above and beyond by, hey, I'm going to set up your first oil change appointment. Hey, it's done, Issa. Come in Saturday at 5 p.m. By the way, when you're here, I just want to say hi to you. Hey, Issa, you know what? It's great. Everything's good with the car. George, everything is great. You know what? By the way, you think maybe you can help me out with, some aftermarket items? Absolutely. Why don't you come with me to the parts department? Let's see what we can do. You want some coffee? You want some water? What can I get you? Keep building that relationship. Take him the parts. Hey, Jason, this is my good client, my VIP client. Please take care of him. Give him my employee discount. So that way it makes the client feel good. And they'll give him the discount. Then, without you having to ask, you can say, hey, George, you know what? Thanks a lot for hooking me up. My sister's in the market to buy a car. I'm going to send her your way. And that's